Hey y'all, it's Tuesday the 17th of August. I got the patch. This is the patch I was telling you about. If you look at some of the other videos, I guess you could probably see I should have brought the camera over to begin with and showed you the big dent that was here. Big dent here. It was in about this far. Very sharp dent right on this, right here, just bent right in, and then it was sliced across here. We were in Chicago. And we were on the highway, the Dan Ryan through town, and we had to be all the way in the left lane to get on an interchange onto another highway. But the left lane went off and took us. We were heading out to John West's place, and so we're all the way to the left, and it says left lane closed in 2 miles. So I move over to the next left lane. Closed 1 mile, closed, 500 feet. Some guy tried to pass me up here with a minivan. He got about here and ran out of space, and he was banging into the barrier, the markers, chucking them up. As you can see the where they were spinning and scraping down the side of here. The side of my trailer was riding up and down the side of his minivan like this when I looked out the window, and he was just getting pelted. I'm just gonna say it. Some low income, poor neighborhood guy beat up old vehicle, young kid in the passenger seat with him. Of course, we stopped, and the first thing I asked is everybody okay? And he asked, why didn't you let me in? I said, let you in, bro. You're next to my trailer. I'm all the way up here. But so it's been this way for more than 10 years. It was probably 2006 or 7 when I went to John's and this happened. So just now getting around to putting a patch on her, because we're gonna try as best we can to get the paint on this thing. It's a little silicone, if we can. If not, we're not going to worry too much about it right now. We got the super cart came. We brought it back. Thanks, Joe Barth, by the way, and Troy and Chase Flughoff, who picked it up in Salt Lake and brought it the first leg of the way. Mark Morrison and all the guys, Todd Baker that sold me the car, the Morrisons brought it from California out to Salt Lake. They didn't, they charged Todd maybe some beer, which Todd probably drank some of it with them before they left. And then the Flughoffs picked it up, took it to Iowa, and then from Iowa to Blackhawk. Joe picked it up at Blackhawk and brought it back. See, it's rough. I mean, it's in rough shape, but I mean, it's going to get RPM'd, right? I mean, this thing will be gorgeous. You won't even recognize this old battle axe when I get done with it. It's back here sitting. We got all the box full of parts, pieces. Todd was nice enough to throw some wheels and tires in, and a wing element here somewhere. Here we go. It's busted up, needs a little repair, but I mean, that's what we do, right? We play with composites, so it's not 99% of it's there. It's a little busted up here, and it's a little busted up here, but isn't anything that we can't get fixed up. If we're going to use it, I don't even know if we're going to use that or not. We'll just have to see how things go. But so that project is back here. We've got other things going on, right? We want to get this trailer done. The door obviously done. The hinges are at my house, painted. I went and picked up all the stainless steel hardware we need to go to mount the hinges, the painted hinges, back onto the trailer. I already had the stainless stuff that goes through the door. So it's only 4 bolts, I guess. I think I'm going to have to help me get the door centered in this hole closer to the bottom than the top, because when it rains and the water comes off the road, we know when the door seal was bad, the carpet in there got wet. So we don't want it centered top to bottom. We want it more toward the bottom than the top. We can go ahead and drill it and bolt it up, put the hinges on and bolt it up. And that way I could start working on getting the hole in here for the latch for the handle. We got the little patches on here to cover up the old cam lock door handle deal. Really, the biggest issue with painting this trailer, why I've been putting it off, let me get you out of the sun, is all this here. You see, this is all silicone from when I cut the rod out and replaced it with this aluminum. I sealed it up, and now I got to go back over it with Prep-Sol and get all that silicone off of there, man, because you can't paint over top of that. Certainly can't. If you put base coat and clear coat on that and it starts to peel, it could all peel off. So, you know, I was thinking maybe we need to dress the aluminum. I'm thinking at this point I'm just going to tape it off. And the easiest thing to do with this aluminum is just brush it with Scotch Brite, right? We can make a little pad to just run right over it just to keep it clean. We do that every time we clean it, wash it, wax it or something. I don't know, because it's already got sand marks on it here. Polishing it will be a pain in the rear. It's already got a dent in it down there. This stuff here, same way. We'll probably just tape this stuff. I'll get the silicone cleared off, tape everything off that we don't want blue, paper it off as best we can, and go to town. Just scuff it with Scotch Brite, and throw the base coat and the clear coat on it. You know, it's not going to be. I keep telling myself, you know, I know it's not going to live up to my standards, and I know I'm not going to be happy with it. I know I'm not going to be happy with it when it's done. But it just, at this point, it just needs to get done. I understand now why Ted Stefke, he's a painter, didn't want to paint it. The Mako Body Shop didn't want to paint it. Hell, I think I even know why the rap guy doesn't want to do it, because it's just a pain. It's a big, flat, open area. I don't have a pressure pot, so I'm going to have to use 2 cup guns and have somebody helping me swapping out guns and refilling it, because to be honest, a full quart cup gun might do this section here. It might do this bit here. And that's going to be a medium wet coat. That's not going to be, you know, it's going to take multiple coats. And I got tons of paint. I got 2 gallons of paint. So, and then mixed even more, 2.5 gallons, 3 gallons, right? So we got more than enough paint. It's just you got to be able to put it on, because it's got pearl in it. It's got to sit a certain way, you know. So it's a cumbersome job, and I'm really not looking forward to it. But it's got to get done. So right now, as I said on the e-carton news, I'm either gonna get this painted, run out of time in the next, you know, we got 2.5, 3 weeks, a little less than 3 weeks to get ready for Gingerman. And there isn't a ton to do on the F-125, but there is work to do. Can I get it all done? Maybe. If things just go well, maybe it gets done. If not, there's no sense in painting a trailer if we can't get a go-kart ready to go. So maybe we don't go to Gingerman at all. Maybe we just get everything done and hope for good weather for October at Grattan on the 24th, and go out and do everything we need to do there, because the other 125 on the rack in my garage needs to get welded up. Gets put together. I want my other motor on it with the 175 pipe we got from Eric Chappelle. Hey Eric, how's it going? We want and a big carb. We talked to Sid Swift, our buddy Swift. Sid, what's going on, buddy? He's got a kick-ass carburetor for us to try, a big carb alternative, a float bowl carb, but that's a secret. We'll have to bring that to you later, because I don't know if we're going to get it on there or not. But so we got some things. We got a bunch of work to do if we're going to try to get everything running to go down south to Daytona at Christmas. We don't want to go down there not knowing if stuff runs or how it runs. Want to at least be able to turn wheels, even if the cart over there with the big carb motor on it doesn't have any body work on it. It's just a test. Just want to go shake everything down, make sure the brakes stop, make sure the cart turns, right? Make sure the motor runs, fuel delivery system, fuel tank doesn't leak, and all that kind of stuff. So we don't want to go all the way to Daytona to learn those things. So that's it. We just messing around here today. Got all those patches on. We will now go ahead and, like I said, work on getting these hinges on and this door on if Rich feels up to it when he gets home. If not, we'll do it tomorrow right after work. That'll give me time to work on some stuff over in my place. Get the new welder on the cart and up and running, plumbed up and up and running. Got that one leaking front wheel that we still have to get that weld fixed up. You know, we got plenty to do. It isn't it isn't as easy as just mix the paint and spray it, because it'll go everywhere. And if there's any kind of breeze at all, it makes it even harder to get it on here and not all over there. So that's it from Racing Roseville with the classical music playing, calming my nerves. I'm gonna go home and get washed up and cook Sherry some dinner. Love you, sweetie. I'll talk to you later. Godspeed, God bless, we're praying for y'all. It'll get better, I promise. Hang in there. We're gonna work on this one too.